I thought I was going to get a pat on the back and see you in a year. And then he listened to my heart and said, "When did you get the murmur?"
He had severe valvular aortic stenosis.
Before I even got home, though, the phone rang, and it's my primary care nurse calling and saying, "Well, Dr. Vanna wants you to come in for more blood work."
And he said, "Wait a minute, I don't know what you're saying to me. I need to put you on speakerphone so my wife can hear. Results are showing that there's a node in your thyroid, there's some enlarged lymph nodes, there's a lesion that's in your liver. Are you telling me he has cancer?" For me, the whole world, the bottom fell out right there. Right there. Because you didn't have the diagnosis, but I was smart enough to know what we were in for.
My cell phone dings that I have a new result in the portal.
Friday before Christmas. Here you are. We know it, but we don't have answers because we haven't talked to anybody yet. We haven't had a chance to talk to any of the physicians yet. What's the worst? Is it this heart that looks awful, that you can't even see the aortic valve pumping blood through? Well, you got to have a heart in order to live. Right. Or is it get the cancer out because you can't have cancer in your body because that's going to kill you too. So, so we have this debate. It's just a flurry of appointments and workups and all of that kind of stuff. We did a head and neck CAT scan. We did tumor board on the 6th. We did blood work on the 9th. We saw Dr. Sue on the 13th. Thyroid surgery was set for January 20th.
All went well.
Getting as recovered as you can from one major surgery to go into the next major surgery the next month. The first nosebleeds started like at the end of April 28th. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 visits later throughout the month of May.
When the reception staff identifies you as you walk in the door just to go have a seat in the back, that's not a good sign.
Not a good thing to know your ENT docs that quick. So we were that many visits.
Had an ER visit.
Had an ER visit. Yeah. So every 6 weeks there's lab work. And then every 12 weeks there's scans that go with the lab work. So we're, kind of getting into this new routine of what it means to live with thyroid cancer. And I start noticing he's getting a yellow hue and he's getting a yellow ring in his eyes. He was getting anemic and his hemoglobin was dropping and those red blood cells were dropping. And he did his first blood transfusion then on June 30th. The cardiologist said that, "Jamey, you got a leak around your heart valve. Your anemia isn't because of the cell-targeted therapy, it's because of the leaking in that valve." Imagine trying to suture butter.
Soft stick butter.
If you put a stitch through it and you pull, how that would just come through. So that's what his aorta was like. It was essentially barely hanging on. From the moment he got out of surgery, he's no longer yellow. That paleness in his eyes are gone. Guess what? He has energy. We have no more fatigue. We have no more muscle aches. He's present. There's Jamey behind those eyes again. It's all better.
I can't think of a better medical team right now. Mm-hmm. I don't think one exists. I don't care whether you're at Duke, Stanford, I got it right here. And my belief in God, and it's in his hands at this moment, and has been, and that's where I'm glad to know he's there. There's been so many little things happen that it's not all luck.
He had us, God had us, and he placed us here in Omaha, and he placed us with the Methodist health system for a reason. And that's to trust. To trust in him and to trust in them. None of this has been easy.
Right.
And a lot of times you're feeling like, what next? And what next? Not even what anvil was going to fall next.
But now things are changing.
I mean, we still have a battle.
Yeah, we got a battle in front of us, but I'm very optimistic. Very much looking forward to this holiday season.
Yeah. This Christmas will be a little bit different.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
It'll be a little different.
The frantic things before the holidays that everybody goes through, they're okay.
Yeah.
It's that new perspective, right?
Yeah, new perspective. Yeah.